I'm going to do one other quick video this morning, and it ties in with the last one with the birth of Jesus. So you might want to watch that one first. But the thing is, today is my son's first birthday, and it's ironic because it kind of ties in the same as with Jesus in a completely different way. But when we found out we were pregnant, there was some issues, and I've talked about this before, but there were some issues with some blood spots in the sac, or whatever you want to call it, and the doctors told us that he would never make it. And when we had the baby, there were some complications as well, and so it was very, with the C-section and stuff, it was very, very difficult on my wife. There was, some other issues that come up that, there's a chance that she wouldn't make it. But here she is as well. And so the point is going through a lot of that stuff, and then watching the video last night about the birth of Jesus, and how Mary and Joseph had to go through what they did, traveling all that way, having the baby in a manger, etc. Brought back those memories of the things we went through, and how you think that, okay, we're going to have a baby and this is a blessing from God. It's, my faith in God that we're having it even, and because he told me, and then going through all these things that are designed to shake your faith. And you have to keep your faith that everything's going to turn out okay. Even through sickness and stuff. Our son had a really high fever, as did one of our daughters recently, and my wife wants to run to the doctor and do all this stuff. I'm like, no, just let him, because we need to let his system build up to overcome what it is, the virus and things that's in him. And that's the plan of God. And don't destroy the plan of God. Now, if God tells you to take your son to the doctor, you better take him to the doctor. But there was nothing like that. It was completely the opposite. And it was clear to me that it was a test to get you out of your comfort zone, where you start doubting the way that God works. And God allows that to happen all the time. This is the part about walking in the Spirit. If you're not experiencing these things, and you call yourself a Christian, you're not really a Christian. You're not following Christ, because this is what it means to follow Christ. That he lets these trials and tribulations come to you, and what do you do through them? Do you react the wrong way and you run and do your worldly things and pray to God that he blesses you and heals your son and all this kind of stuff? Or do you sit back and you pray, God, tell me what to do, and let your will be done, and the work you're doing in my son, let it be done. Build up his immune system, build up his everything he has to build up in him. Because in the end, I want my son to be the child of God that he was created to be. God told me very clear he's going to be a mighty prophet, a mighty warrior. And I don't know exactly what his role is going to be in this world and in this lifetime. But who am I to stand in the way and say, no, don't bruise my son, don't hurt my son, let him. God bruised his own son big time, had him beat to a pulp and hung on a cross. If he's willing to do that with his own son, the most special person to him ever, why can't he do it to you and me and our children? We have to step back and let God do his work and do his will. And we have to step back and be his servant and do things according to what he wants us to do, not according to what we think we should do, or run to this person or that person, family members, friends, whoever, and ask for their opinion of, oh, how should I do this? In the end, we have to do what God is showing us to do, and to allow our kids to go through things as well, because in this world, they'll go through things. This world is broken. It's not right. Satan's made it a really, really tough place to live. And when you go against Satan, he turns the heat up 7 times hotter and makes it even worse. But keep in mind, like with the Hebrew boys in the book of Daniel, the purpose of it all is with God to burn off those chains, the ropes that they put around them. And not even a single hair on your head will be singed. But the purpose of the devil or the enemy, whoever it is in this world, is to kill you. So keep your faith like the Hebrew boys did. And when you're thrown in that fire, keep your focus on God and praising Him and dancing with Him, and everything will come out good. But don't think that this world is going to be an easy cakewalk because all of a sudden you say you're a Christian and following Jesus. As always, seek first the kingdom of God and its righteousness and the truth, which is a part of the righteousness, so that you understand how God works, so that everything else can be given to you. Peace.